Yeah, good morning. This is Bang Bang Rahill. Please press the like button and subscribe. This is about a couple of guys, gangsters really, that have got pulled through so much, yeah. And look at them now, and they're trying to better other people. Uh, Look at Brian Cottrell, and Marvin Herbert. I mean, let's talk about Brian first. Brian was well, he was a very, very hard man. He taxed people. He run clubs. He's had so many street fights, and then all of a sudden he gets stabbed up 170 stitches. But he was on the hard drugs. He was on crack. He was on coke. He was on all these hard drugs. Like, well, most of us get on. We get on the coke. Well, not so much the crack. I got on the crack. You got Marvin Herbert. He got on the crack and the coke. And Cottrell was on it bad, yeah, and gets stabbed up, 170 stitches, nearly dies, and I think he has some sort of a heart attack. But look at him now as a fighter. That's a fighter for you. I mean, I'm on about people, gangsters, good fighters. Cottrell, good fighter, mate, but a good fighter where he's coming back, yeah. He trains every day. He gets on the weights every day. He wants to get back to the way he was. It's hard, you know. I mean, the hardest thing in the world is to come back to where he was and to see yourself fade away, yeah? To see yourself, look at your body and your body fades away. You get smaller, you start shrinking. I mean, I was 22 stone and then I got on the crack and then got on the coke first and then I got on the crack and then all of a sudden your body starts fading away. It does go. I mean, it's only natural, you know. Then you want to go back to the things you used to do, back to the weights and fighting and all that, and you can't do it. You can't do it. It's your body takes its toll. He won't have it. It just rejects it. It just rejects it. Same as Brian. Brian's trying his hardest. He used to lift big weights. Very, very powerful man. Can't do it no more. He just can't do it. It's not easy no more. Drugs takes its toll. Crack cocaine takes its toll. And when you're like he was, a tax man, going around collecting big debts and hurting people, it all comes back to you now. It all comes back. Look at Marvin. I mean, come on, be fair, mate. I mean, Marvin was a proper gangster. He went up to Spain, collected lots of money. I mean, I seen his podcast. Obviously, there's a few bits and pieces in there that are hard to believe, but you got to believe him, I suppose. Because who am I to tell him he's a liar? And look at him, unbelievable, mate. Shot 6 times, lost nearly his leg. He got a permanent limp, right? A shot in the eye, lost his eye. Stabbed all over the place, and now the man's still trying to get back to what it was. I mean, he even gets in a boxing ring and boxes. It doesn't matter about what people say about him. That's power, mate. That's strength. That is strength to do. I don't know many people like that who have come back from being shot 5, 6 times and coming back like that, yeah? As a soldier, I mean, I hold my hands up to Marvin. I know he tells a few porkies, and this, that, and the other. But as I say, who am I really to say that he does? But we know that to a certain extent. But, I mean, go to Lad Bible, yeah? He's done a big thing on Lad Bible, Marvin. And he's got over 3.5 million viewers. I think it's 3.5 million viewers. Or 1.5 million viewers. I'm not quite sure what it is. I've not really looked at it. I see it once. He had 1.5 million viewers, I think it was. Come on. That's unbelievable, to get them views. I mean, check it out. Marvin Herbert on Lad Bible, and listen to his story. Maybe there's a little bit in there that's not too thing, but come on, listen to it. The guy went through so much, yeah? Being hit over the head with a chopper, being stabbed numbers of times, shot. Come on, and he's still a soldier. Have you seen him in the gym? Have you seen him work out? Have you seen him do sit-ups? This geezer's an animal, mate. He's an animal in his own. He's an animal, mate. Sit-ups. He does thousands of sit-ups. He's got a stomach like a board. Yeah? His tongue muscles like an inch high. You know what I mean? And he's just powerful. And he don't give up, mate. He don't give up. To be shot all them times and in the eye and still get in the ring. Listen, he got in the ring and boxed a young kid about 17, 18 years old. We know the kid punched him around the gaff a little bit, but come on, he's got a dodgy leg. He's got one eye. What do you expect? I wouldn't even get in the ring like that. Come on. And he gets in the ring and boxes. The only thing I didn't like him doing was that time that he was outside the ring and, you know, and I see someone whack and whack him in the tummy, whack in the tummy, you know. There's no need for that. There's no need for that, Marv. But the geezer is a proper soldier. To go through all what he went through, he's a proper soldier. You know what I mean? He's proper, mate. And as far as gangsterism was concerned, he was involved with a big firm, Hennessy's, I believe. I'm not quite sure. I don't know if I names that I've done a few times, which I'm wrong doing it. But he was involved with a big company, and you know, they're proper, mate. They're a proper company. They wouldn't have him by their side if it wasn't. Yeah, I respect them for what they are and for what they do, and that's it really. But old man's up to Marvin, big time, big time. Brian Cockrial, same thing. We all get on drugs, the hard drugs, to sort of like try and get out of the way we are. But it makes it 10 times worse. We get a big buzz, everything's lovely, and in the end of the day, you're spending fortunes on drugs and going nowhere, mate. All you're doing is going backwards. And what happens? With me, get nicked, get an IPP. Go in prison for a long time, come out. I'm still in prison. I've done 19, nearly 20 years, I'm still in prison. You know what I mean? So, in the end of the day, is it worth it? No, it ain't. I've got everything coming to me now, yeah? I've got my book coming out, maybe a thing about a film. You know, I've got a beautiful place. You know, I don't need for nothing. I get everything I want. And my life's turning around for good now, you know what I mean? For the other side. I'm so happy, yeah? And I try my hardest not to ruin it. I know I mention people's names on the podcast. People go, "Oh, shouldn't have done that. You won't like it." Come on, yeah. We're men, mate. We're not babies. We're not kids. We're not in prams. We're big men. You know what I mean? When someone says, "Don't you mention his name?" Okay, but I did, and I apologise, and that's how it is. And you know, but you know, I've lived a bad life. I worked at a big company. My best mate ever then was a guy called Mickey Gooch, and I've got a good guy now, my mate Terry. He's the best guy that I've ever really met. You know, he's a gentleman, a scholar. His kids are fantastic. You know, and he's like all he does is train. He runs. He's a liar. He doesn't know that. I'm only joking, but he doesn't know that. But he tries, yeah. He tries. He's got a million cars. He loves it. He loves his life. He just loves his life. He's got and he's got two big dogs called two big boys that I love to death, and I used to take out for walks, but they used to take me in a walk in the end, and I couldn't handle them. Yeah. Anyway, this is Bang Bang Ray Hill. Please like and subscribe, and have a nice day. Yeah. Bye bye.